The death is announced of Marguerite Carmel Poleon, also known as Marguerite Cherubin, Mabois, Claudius, Ota of Westall Group, Vieux-Fort, who passed away at the St. Jude Hospital at 6:15 p.m. on Sunday, 18th May 2014. She was 84 years old. She was predeceased by her beloved husband, Joseph Cherubin Poleon, her sons Henry and Pius Cherubin, her mother, Ilma Josephine Jean-Baptiste, brothers Donald Edward and Matthew Rudette Fontenelle, her nieces Yvonne Philip and Lanita Dulcie, and nephew Tony. She leaves to mourn 9 children: Joseph Bernard Henry, residing in London; Sylvia Henry, better known as Brunetta; Pantaleon Henry, better known as Panta; Eric Cherubin, better known as Kelec; Boniface Cherubin, better known as Razor; Dave Poleon, better known as Chinese; Mrs. Rosemary Donaldson, residing in Canada; Mrs. Aline Gard of Castries; Mrs. Bernadette Narain of Canada. 46 grandchildren: Sean Henry of London, Samantha Henry of London, Lorraine Henry and her 6 children of London, Gillen Henry of Vieux-Fort, Celia Theodore of Vieux-Fort, Effectia Henry of Vieux-Fort, Emily Theodore of Vieux-Fort, Kimberly Theodore, also her goddaughter, of Vieux-Fort, Shauna Theodore of Vieux-Fort, Antonia Theodore of Vieux-Fort, Jenna Theodore of Vieux-Fort, Suzanne Henry of Vieux-Fort, David Henry of Vieux-Fort, Eddie Prasad of Auger, Ella Prasad of Auger, Vachel Cherubin of Labrie, Zainel Cherubin of Labrie, Zarvel Cherubin of Labrie, Elroy Cherubin of Soufre, Samantha Stephen of Vieux-Fort, Danzel Cherubin of Castries, Randall Cherubin of Castries, Jushel Cherubin of Castries, Nikki of Vieux-Fort, Carvel Cherubin of Vieux-Fort, Kellyanne Cherubin of Toronto, Canada, Trudy Gard of Tirouche, Albina Gard of Tirouche, Elson Gard of Tirouche, Denise Stephen, Natasha Stephen, Crystal Stephen, Junior Stephen, Talia Stephen, Kelvin Stephen, Joanna Louis, Tanya Poleon, Chantal Poleon, Devon Poleon, Princess Poleon, Danny Poleon, Kerbina Poleon, Josephine Poleon, Cecilia Poleon, Shanta Poleon, Darren Poleon, all of Vieux-Fort, Sarah Narain of Toronto, Canada, 29 great-grandchildren: Jeremiah Fontenelle, Christian Fontenelle, Jacques Fontenelle, Christmas Fontenelle, Ashley Jean-Marie, Claudia Jean-Marie, Claude Jean-Marie, Akeem Theodore, Alexia Noel, Anil Noel, Andy Noel Jr., Ryan St. Catherine, Ryanel St. Catherine, Brianna St. Catherine, Stanley St. Catherine, Julian St. Catherine, Adriana St. Catherine, Darnell St. Catherine, Rihanna St. Catherine, Liam Louis, Dion Brooms, Junil Stephen, Dre Stephen, Drea Stephen, Shonelli Stephen, Destiny Stephen, Tyler Paul, all of Vieux-Fort, O'Neill Thomasin of Canada, Amelia Thomasin of Canada. 2 great-great-grandchildren: Dia Aiden, her 3 sisters and their families, Amelia Maffra, better known as Inobel of Vieux-Fort, and her daughters Felixia, Arletta, Cheryl, Stella, and Gloria, and their children, all in London, and her son Jean Edward of Vieux-Fort and his children, Rachel Philip, better known as Uriel of Vieux-Fort, and her daughter Paula Londono, and her children of Delaware, USA, and son Jones Jacks and his family of London, Mrs. Hildera Dalsey and her sons Eddie and Rodney Dalsey, and children of London, her nieces Sidonie of Boston, USA, and Salma Erdley, Rosemary, all of Vieux-Fort, and Polly of Boston, USA, and their children. One aunt, Auntie Therese of Castries and family. Cousins including Doro of Zabo, Tita and family of Castries, Martha St. Omer and family of Piero, Silene Fontenelle and family of Leclerc Castries, Etienne's and family of Piero Vieux-Fort, Ingrid Fontenelle and family of Castries, Mr. Gabriel Joseph, family of London, Nenenshaw of New York, the Dalfinis family of Vieux-Fort, Leonard of Piero, Valicia Jean-Baptiste, all the other Fontenelle families of Castries, Vigée, Micoud, Descat, and Piero. George and the George family of Vieux-Fort, the Collymore family of Vieux-Fort and London, the Pinel family of Vieux-Fort, her in-laws, Paulie and family, Jerome and family, Valina and family, William and family, Annette and family, Rosemary Daniel, Joachim, all of Vieux-Fort, the Louisi families of Castries and Vieux-Fort, the Jones family of Castries, the Harrows of Vieux-Fort, her special friends, Honorable Dr. Kenny Anthony, Mrs. Jadia Jean-Pierre, the Walker family of Vieux-Fort, the Williams family of Vieux-Fort, the Brooms family of Labrie, Gloria Lay and family of Vieux-Fort, the Clovis family of Vieux-Fort, Sandra Samuel and family of Vieux-Fort, Mr. Green and family of Vieux-Fort, Mrs. Mary Jean-Baptiste and family of Vieux-Fort, Saturina Louisi, also known as Tato and family of Labrie, Cyril Popo of Vieux-Fort, the Faniel family of Castries, the Borel family of Vieux-Fort, Merlin, Fanny and families of Labrie, Mrs. Darius and family of Castries, and other relatives and friends too numerous to mention. The funeral service of the late Marguerite Carmel Poleon, also known as Margaret Cherubin, Mabois, Claudius, or Ta, will be held on Wednesday, 28th May 2014 at Our Lady of the Assumption Roman Catholic Church, Vieux-Fort, at 3 p.m. And then the body will be laid to rest at the Vieux-Fort Catholic Cemetery. The body now lies at the Lazarus Funeral Home, New Dock Road, Vieux-Fort.